I think we're going to get to the part that really messed me up when I was super young and first tried this.
No, the other side, you got what looks like the newest gaming console.
Yeah, it looks kind of like a console, a real boxy one.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to want to look at the book, and we're going to want to cast the Flying Like an Eagle or Fly spell. And normally, like, if we had bought this game back in the day, we would have read through the manual and seen that that was, like, a spell we could cast as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look at the book.
That's right, because they also have the manual. It's not just, like, they bring you in blind.
Yeah. And the manuals are neat, especially for the older King's Quest games. They have a lot of flavor text and a bit of lore in there and stuff, which is pretty cool, too. Anyways, covered with gold trimmings, the old book's leather cover is cracked and worn. Its pages yellowed and brittle. The title, however, is clear. The Sorcery of Old. You eagerly thumb through page after page of what you assume to be magic formulas. The ink of the old handwriting is faint and barely readable. Most of the formulas are indecipherable, but a few are in a language you do know. Alrighty. You treat the old book with great care, as you can tell it contains recipes for some very old and powerful magic spells. A couple of boys here. We apologize. Your hands shake as you realize this book could be the key to your escape from the evil Manannan. Yeah, without the manual, you wouldn't even, I believe, know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
We want to see if we just do it from here. Open to page. With trembling hands, you turn the pages of the Sorcery of Old and prepare to follow the instructions precisely. You know you must work with the utmost care. Every step is critical. Each must be done in the proper way, in the proper sequence. You tremble in anticipation. Okay, and you can save again here, and it says to in the book. Oh yeah, there's some cool music here. I'm gonna just save magic again.
Good song. It's no Magic Lamp song, though.
There will never be another Magic Lamp song. This is a little more mysterious and spooky. So yeah, now you have to basically refer to the printed material that would have come with your software. We got the ingredients we need, I believe. Yes. To become a fly, we can either do a fly like an eagle or a fly, and since we have the fly wings, I believe we are good. I believe you have to type this verbatim. Let me double check the instructions. Let's see.
Good music, but still nothing quite as great.
So using the booklet, we're going to try and cast this spell. And once I finish typing the verse, Google will recite it for us. But first we need to put a pinch of saffron in that rose petal essence. So,
You know the good old saying.
you carefully sprinkle the precious saffron into the vial of rose petal essence. Recite the verse. So I'm just going to type it out how it's written in the book because it has to be case sensitive and like all punctuation is exact, I believe. This is their copy protection scheme for this game. The next game has a more basic one that you just do before launching it, but I think it's been patched out of the version we'll be playing. But that's neither here nor there.
spirit, set me free of earthly bindings just like thee. In this essence behold the might to grant the precious gift of flight.
Nice. Alright, now we need to wave the magic wand.
Here we go.
You wave the magic wand over the vial of rose petal essence. Successfully, yes, completing the spell. You again look at the wizard's laboratory. We're gonna save, and then we need to leave this room and reset some stuff. I don't know if we'll have time to go back, to go down the mountain and do stuff in town or not. I'd like to. The book recommends you have at least 5 minutes to reclimb the mountain to get back home before he catches you too, at least on that first trip, so we'll see how we do. But,
And I do not know how much time we have left before he comes back.
we have about, I think, 12-ish minutes or so. Not a lot of time. And that could be because we were dawdling too much, but, we're getting our bearings, too.
And I was just starting out.
Do not trip us, kitty cat. Yeah.
Whoa!
Uh-oh. That darn cat, that's a Disney movie, really did it to you this time. Tripping over the cat, you fall to your death. First death. Monumentous occasion, really, in King's Quest.
Died to a cat.
Thanks for playing King's Quest 3. Next time...
Be careful!
That's it, I hate this game. Let's just skip to 4, guys. I'm sorry, we're not doing it.
Yeah, we're not doing this
nope,
one.
Nope.
Nope, we're
That's
skipping
nope.
it.
Gonna go quit. Goodbye. Just kidding. I think we're gonna have to leave the screen and come back until he's gone, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
There. No more cat.
No more cat.
Cat is gone.
For now. Yeah, I feel like we gotta get some stuff done outside of here.
Yeah,
But I worry that we won't have time. We can try it, because it will still be good practice to, descending the mountain this house is on is no small feat, if I recall, either. So, the trapdoor groans shut, disappearing into the floorboards. I knew you were gonna make a sound, so I paused for you. Alright, we gotta put the wand back, or we would be in big trouble. And hide the things, too.
Mm-hmm.
You might need it.
You want to open it first.
Cabinet.
Cabinet.
Open the cabinet.
Cabinet.
You unlock the oaken cabinet using the brass key. You carefully replace the magic wand exactly as you found it. Okay, that's how we do it. Just do it that way. Auto does it by opening it, which is nice. After closing the door, you carefully relock it. Got a lot of stuff in our inventory now that is not allowed. So let's go hide all of that while we can.
The cat hair, he won't even think, oh, he just must have picked that up from the floor.
No. There's actually a reason why you get in trouble. Because in the spell book, which is basically his spell book is supposed to be, I didn't want to come down here, is supposed to be the same spell book inside the manual. So if you look through that, you'll find out that cat hair is a required ingredient for a spell we will need later. So he's smart enough to know that I'm collecting spell components if he catches me with the cat hair, I think. Get up the dang stairs, Squidian.
So bad at climbing stairs.
Okay, let's go to our room.
The cat's always watching.
I see you spying on me. Okay. We haven't actually looked at our room yet. This is your own pitiful bedchamber. Compared to Manannan's fine room, yours is almost a cell. The bed is hard and uncomfortable, with only a threadbare blanket and a small, flat pillow. The other furnishings are junk. But, as poor as it is, it's your own haven, as the wizard never enters it.
Ooh.
That's a hint right there, I think, that we're safe in here. But we gotta hide some stuff, so let's double check.
As if you can't easily see under the bed. Because that's a really tall bed. You could definitely see everything under there.
Okay. So we need to keep the fly wings and the magic rose essence if we are going to attempt to descend the mountain and do anything in town. I think it's going to be really rough, but we can try it. But I'm going to hide everything else.
Hair, mirror, map.
We need the map too. Actually, we need all of that if we're going to town. What I'll do is I'm going to save here in my room, and then we'll try and descend the mountain, even though we only got like 10 minutes left, just for practice at least. And if we find we don't have enough time, whoops, then we can reload from here and just do what we can until the wizard
Speaking of
comes
black
back.
cats with yellow eyes, we got one over here.
Yep, Bowser from the last Let's Play may chime in every now and then. Bowser!
I don't know if you picked that up or not.
It'll get it. Alright, so we're just gonna save this real quick. In my room. Okay.
Oh, he's coming up.
Yeah, and he's trying to claw the back of my chair. Kitty. Everywhere I look, I see a black cat. There's one behind me and in front of me. Yeah, I think we will not have enough time this time.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna go out there. There's still some things we can do. We can practice going down the mountain and maybe get something we need at the very bottom, as well as something we can get near the very top. It's just I don't think we'll have time to wander into town and use our fly like a fly do spell.
But it's always nice to try.
It's always nice to try. There's still stuff we can do while waiting for him to come back if we find that we don't have enough time to do anything
Front
else.
door.
You open the front door of the house and go outside.
Yeah, now he's watching us.
Yep.
He's sitting right next to us.
Yep, Bowser, our cat, our black cat, just like Manannan's, is chilling with us. The lone mountain rises from the forests of Ludor to this cloud-encircled peak. Here is the somber house of Manannan, where you and he reside.
Bigger on the inside.
Like a TARDIS.
It's even got...
Actually, I can kind
Blue.
of see the layout and everything. But yeah, it does have blue.
Yeah, you can't
Wait.
still see the layout.
These are the chickens that sometimes he will make us feed. And we do need a chicken feather.
Is there really
Eventually.
a town down there? I can kind of see a few building-y things.
Yeah, there's the village of Ludor down there.
Yeah, all I see is that house and a couple...
Well, it's like a village.
Brown
And there's
splotches.
a desert to the west as well.
Oh yeah, I can see. Egypt. First Hawaii, now Egypt?
Huh. No, not quite. This is more like an Arizona-y looking desert with cactus and stuff. Cacti. Alright, we have to catch a chicken. Come on,
Can you
chicken.
squeeze an egg out of it?
Nope.
Aw.
Gotcha. You managed to catch a chicken. But what are you going to do with it? Squeeze out egg. What's an egg?
What's an egg?
Get feather. Tucking the chicken firmly under one arm, you gently pluck a small feather, then let it go. Wonder what happens if you type eat the chicken. Oops. It'll probably be like, you can't do that.
What's a eat?
What's a eat? Probably, to be honest. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the feather. Which we will need at the very least.
Save.
I'm just seeing chicken feather is, yes, it's illegal contraband as far as a wizard is concerned, because once again, it's a known spell ingredient from his book.
Yeah,
so
that's what I was assuming.
he'd be like, oh, you read my book. You've been snooping through my stuff.
Feather. Eat chicken.
Nah.
Here we go. Let's see if we can go down. Whoa.
Oh boy, here we go. I told you, it's no picnic.
Yeah. The only food you could get is chicken. It's all
I think
right
the
there.
first time I ever played this game, like one of the first things I did is I went, oh I get it, no picnic, all you get is chicken. But yeah, like the first thing I did is try to leave the house and I fell, but I might be able to do it. There's a boulder near the bottom which really is tricky.
I mean, I know the first time I just decided, oh, I might play this. I wandered around, got caught, lost. Probably one of the first things I did was go outside.
There we go. We're gonna want to save now that we're part of the way down. Yeah, that's fine. We're just playing around at the moment, so. Even here we could die, so.
We've almost made it.
Let's have a look around too, we forgot to look. A lone mountain. Okay, no, I think this is the same thing we, basically what we read before. A lone mountain rises sharply from the forest floor. This is just the opposite. Jagged peak, encircled by dark clouds. A treacherous path winds its way up the steep mountainside. You and the wizard banana live at the top of this peak. Yep.
You and the wizard banana.
Wizard banana. Banana and banana. Alright. He's gonna be home soon, so we don't really have a lot of time to dilly-dally, but there is a eagle that will fly on this screen randomly, and if we can get it to fly and grab its feather that it drops before we have to go back up, that'd be great. I know, kitty cat. There's a chance, though, that we won't have time, in which case I would suggest, instead of worrying about climbing all the way down to not get the feather, we just reload from the halfway point and get back up there. Which I probably shouldn't have saved over the top point, but we'll have time even from the halfway. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to just go back and forth here, and you should get an eagle flying eventually.
Yeah. First a reference to Batman, now a reference to America.
Oh, I'm like the American eagle, only if it's a bald eagle.
Oh. Eagles don't really have hair, they just have feathers.
Oh, really? I had no idea. I don't know if we can do that right now.
One little step take you so far from the mountain. Okay, if you go forward a little bit, it takes you so far away.
That is true.
But going that side barely even moves you.
It's like, I don't think we'd have time to do the thing we need to do in the village and get back in time.
No.
But I really wanted to get that feather just so we could get it taken care of, but we still have to go hide our things under our bed as well. So, we might want to reload.
Yeah.
Let me check one thing and make sure this is in fact the screen that we get that feather on. Yeah. Okay, that's the mountain path. Yeah, in the walkthrough, like, by the time they reach the bottom, they've only used half of their 25 minutes. which we've used a little bit more than that. But that's okay. Let's see.
Yeah, you gotta go quick.
Okay, not just this screen, just around this section of Ludor, near the path and around the stream, you will see an eagle flying. Sometimes it drops a tail feather as it does. We want that tail feather.
Yeah.
So, I will peek a couple more times, but really I don't think we can do it. Maybe if I reloaded and wandered more, but it's going to be a bit of trial and error here.
Yep. Maybe that's a Batman's cave.
No, that's in Kolima.
What's the difference?
Okay. That is the town screen we will need to get to, but I don't know if we would have time to finish up there, so. I mean, maybe if we reload from up top and book it, I almost feel like if we started over, a fresh play, we would do better, but, you know, let's just keep going as long as we can.
Yeah.
But I am going to restore at that point of the mountain descent from hell. Well, actually, the only thing we got from in my room was from that save game. After that was the feather. But, so I'm not sure if we should. Let's actually restore from that one, everyone.
Yeah. So I'll save way more time.
Yeah, I mean, we have about 9 minutes, give or take, until Manannan's back, which really would be cutting it close even if we book it. And I think if we turn the game speed up, let me see if it actually changes the, if it changes the clock speed. Boop, 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 boop. I think it does. Does it? I don't know if it does, guys. If we find that we can do better with it slightly faster, we may want to start this over.
Maybe, yeah.
But I mean, we'll still keep all of this as part of the journey, since this is gonna be a little bit more touch and go than even the previous Let's Plays.
Mm-hmm.
Once we get to the later entries, I think we'll have an easier time with some stuff. Because, yeah, I don't think it is changing the clock speed at all. And if that's the case, I see no reason why we shouldn't go faster. I don't know if we should pause and have a look that up and see if that indeed is a strategy.
I'll look it up.
Nothing I read in the book mentioned that, but if that's it's an old published companion, so. Got the chicken, get the feather. And it's like, I do want to stop and look at all the stuff for the flavor text and all of that. That's important. But at the expense of actually beating this darn thing, I don't know.
I'm not really getting any good answers.
That's okay, buddy.
I'm not sure.
It's such an obscure thing to look up.
Yeah, I have a feeling that it doesn't really change the clock. Cause
yeah.
It felt like it was going at a very similar time.
I mean, we could try and start over and see if we can get to this point more quickly with the faster speed. Though we may want to turn the speed down whenever we're traversing treacherous terrain. But just wandering around the house and stuff.
Yeah.
We can start over now. Before we're too much further in, if you think we'd do better as a test and see how we do. Should we?
Yeah.
Alright. Like I said, everyone, bear with us. we're going to try and see if we can do better, and we're not going faster, and we're not gonna need to stop and look at everything this time. But the thing is when we reach new areas, I'm still gonna want to do that because that's part of the fun. So
Yeah. But now we won't have to read a lot of the...
at least not for this first chunk,
Stuff
since
for
everybody's
this
already seen it
yeah.
and been through it with us this first go. So hang on
We should
here.
be able to do it a little faster, hopefully.
All right, let's turn up the speed to fast. I know there are a lot of hotkeys and such that we could be using too, but... okay, here he is now, so he'll tell us what chore to do.
My office is dusty. Clean it at once.
So let's go clean his office real quick.
That is new text.
Yep.
Time to dust to the office.
We'll want to make sure we grabbed everything we did before too.
Really, we're dusting the same spot.
Yeah.
More like dusting the desk.
Nothing we can do in here safely until he goes.
We also just messed around for the good first bit because we
Well,
didn't
we're
know
getting
what we
our
were supposed to do.
bearings, and I mean, we're kind of speeding through this part now, but that's okay. Can I just do get food?
Ah,
Yep, that's much
yeah, that's
faster.
way faster. Do, 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 do.
We're already, I think, going faster, so...
Yeah, he's about to leave.
Yep. He's just watching us at the moment.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna go leave now.
He hasn't told us he's leaving yet.
Oh.
What kinf?
Kinf. Get that kniff. Get bowel.
Get bowel.
The clay bowel.
Clay bowel.
Sounds like a wrestler or a fighter or something.
And in this corner we have the clay bowel. I don't think he's left yet. No, okay. He will probably tell me he's leaving soon, right? It usually takes about 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes. I think he's just keeping an eye on me, checking up on me. Yep. We got everything we needed, I believe, from the kitchen and dining area for now, right? I think so.
There's not
Can't
really
go into his room yet.
too much more you can do until he leaves.
Not much.
Kind of just chill in your room.
Well, he may not even come in there, so... Just double checking.
Chill around somewhere.
We'll wander about until he tells me he is.
Way faster.
Yeah, he's hustling a bit more.
Yeah.
On, like...
Imagine what it looks like with fastest.
I think we looked at that on one of the last games. It's like turbo speed.
See,
Come on, go home. I mean, not go home, leave home. So I
you
can...
see what fastest is like while we're waiting for him. Whoa! Speedrun mode.
Impossible to maneuver with that.
Yeah, that's basically crazy fast.
Well, I'm sorry, not much is happening for all of you watching, but...
You can probably skip most of that stuff, most of this waiting stuff.
We could. There are, like, what a couple of my old favorites do, the Skip-O-Matic, Padugan and Pushing Up Roses, but I've never really done that because I've kept our banter intact for, like, family and other people watching who enjoy that stuff.
Oh.
Out of my way, Gwydion. When do you leave?
Maybe while we're raiding, you can play the genie music.
Ha! Yeah. Got everything in the
Get the
kitchen.
giant bell.
Huh.
Maybe now he can talk to the moose. Maybe he only talks to people using the fast speed.
Ha ha.
Huh. At least it doesn't say, what is moose? What is talk?
What is moose?
At least they acknowledge talking to it.
Here we go. Yeah, 5 minutes in is when he goes.
Blah,
Right.
blah, blah, journey. Something about taking a journey by.
Now we want to save.
Save.
I'm gonna save over the old go time.
Yeah. Go time.
Right, to his room we go. If you hear any loud rustling, it's our cat playing with an empty paper sack that he loves.
Yeah, one of those generic brown paper bags.
Okay, we got the mirror. Got the rose petal essence. Got the treasure map. And got the key. Not treasure map, magic map's what I meant. Got the magic map.
Magic map.
Okay. Now we want to go up here and get the fly wings.
I feel like we're just going faster now.
We are. We're doing okay. We have until the clock is 30 minutes in, give or take, I believe, until he returns home.
Yeah. She leaves at about 5 and we have 25 minutes.
Yep.
So about exactly 3 minutes is by the time we should be all ready waiting for him.
Yeah, that's the idea, with everything hidden away and put away and all that. I don't do well with timed sections in games. They stress me out, so
Yeah.
we're doing okay. I'm having fun. I feel like we're figuring out how to go about doing all this. So, how to go about doing all of this.
One time. And isn't there also something with the book?
Over here, we have to move the books in order to find the lever.
Not easily gonna think of that one. It's easier than
I
finding
actually
the key.
think I did find that on my own when I played this as a kid, because I always you look for the secret passages behind the bookshelf. And also the floorboards for the trapdoor are facing a different way. Alright, let's save really quick here.
But definitely, it's not like you're just gonna find the key. And the keys.
That's pretty hidden, because it's not even like a small pixel
Yeah.
or anything there. You have to be looking for everything. And
Very important thing, because you need that key.
you do. Whoop, I think we're okay.
Yeah, that should just take away a couple of our seconds, which isn't much.
Yeah, I know, right? Falling and taking up time.
Whoa, that's a different cat. That's Floki.
Our other, much larger cat has now joined us on the shoulder back of my chair.
Blah, 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 toad spittle. Ah!
Yep. We need to get the saffron.
Floki.
Okay. I believe that is all we need in here. Can't remember if we looked at that shelf or if it'll just tell us the same text as before. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We already read through all of this, so we can now open to page 4. Okay.
We've done it.
Let's save that we did that
Yeah.
successfully as Magic Cast.